To our wonderful staff working across the state, from the far reaches of outback Queensland to its bustling urban centres, thank you. Because of you, we continue to support those who are most vulnerable in our society through our award-winning services. Together, we'll continue to overcome challenges and celebrate triumphs. Here's a look back on the past year and the things our staff have achieved. We farewelled Karen Crouch, our leader of the past 10 years, and welcomed Sue Cook into the Executive Director role. We put in the hours. We delivered over 1 million hours of community aged care and disability services, over 700,000 hours of residential aged care, over 400,000 nights of care for children and young people, over 40,000 hours of counselling, and over 18,000 hours of support for people at risk of homelessness. We recognised over 300 employees for their long service at Anglicare Southern Queensland. These staff collectively clocked 3,250 years of service. We won awards. For our aged care services, we were recognised as Australia's most trusted aged care brand and won a Reader's Digest Quality Service Award. At the Aged Care and Community Australia Awards, we were named as the Queensland Provider of the Year and the national winner in the Innovation in Service or Design category for our By Request campaign. For our foster carer recruitment program, UBU, we were the state winners of the Marketing Excellence Award, celebrating our efforts to recruit carers for children in need. We had our first ever Anglicare Southern Queensland Excellence Awards to highlight the outstanding work of individual staff members and celebrate their achievements. We overcame challenges together. We made it a top priority to protect our clients, staff and communities from the ongoing threat of COVID-19. By September, we had proudly achieved a 100% vaccination rate among our aged care workers. Our residents were among some of the first to receive the vaccination in Queensland residential aged care. We worked hard to educate the community about infection and how to control it through activities like workshops and fun competitions for our residents. We went the extra mile. We celebrated the lengths our staff go to care for clients in our Most Remote Care Worker campaign. We followed Andrea, our most remote care worker in Longreach. Thanks to Andrea and hundreds of other community aged care workers, clients like Audrey continue to live their lives independently and as they choose. We celebrated 1 year of our new specially designed dementia unit at St Martin's Residential Aged Care and the difference it makes for the residents living there. We surprised our team of dedicated community aged care workers and their clients in Townsville with a visit from NRL Maroons legend Jonathan Thurston. We celebrated and immersed ourselves in First Nations culture, learning by listening, understanding and doing. We learned about First Nations cultural art practices that incorporated totems, bush tucker, symbols and the history surrounding art. We then had the opportunity to take part in a virtual painting workshop and create our own stories on canvas. Some of our staff even tried witchetty grubs for the very first time. During NAIDOC Week, our Cultural Capabilities Facilitator and Cultural Support Workers explored the Hill Country theme and what it means to them in a yarning circle. Our Cultural Support Workers worked hard to connect First Nations children living in out-of-home care, their carers, staff and the wider community with First Nations cultural protocols and practices. Their work included one-on-one home visits, Jarjum's Connect groups, carer cultural sessions, online First Nations painting activities, and a kiosk gaming app made with varsity college students to learn about the Coombameri traditional owners in the Gold Coast region. We celebrated women around the world on International Women's Day. We celebrated the progress made and acknowledged that there is still a way to go to close the inequality gap. We launched a fundraiser for $1 million to fight domestic violence. We campaigned to increase the age of criminal responsibility, to increase support for kids in care to age 21, to increase rental affordability for single parent and other non-nuclear families. We launched our partnership with social enterprise Thread Together, an organisation that provides new clothing to those that need it the most. On the back of our 151st year, we're honoured to be able to continue to deliver the highest standard of service for Queenslanders. This is made possible by you, our over 3,000 strong workforce of dedicated staff and our volunteers who work tirelessly to care for our clients. Thank you for coming along with us on our journey as we continue to serve through our values of love, care, hope and humility.